Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Vicki Chats podcast. I have a very special guest in the studio with me today. If there's one person who knows how to keep Waterloo entertained, it's Jeremy Jones. Whether he's packing the house for Jeopardy Night, handing out winning meat raffle tickets, serving up legendary prime rib Saturdays, showcasing local talent at open mic nights, or filling the dance floor with live music, Jeremy has a way of turning an ordinary evening into something people talk about all week long. Between Bootleggers Kitchen and Bar and Screaming Eagle American Bar and Grill, there's always something happening and usually a crowd ready to join in. From community connections, Jeremy continues to create experiences that bring people together and keep Waterloo buzzing. Today we'll talk about what's new, what's growing, what's making people laugh, and why some of the best memories begin with a cold drink, good food, great music, and perhaps just a few questionable decisions. Let's crank it up once again. It's time to make some noise with Jeremy Jones.
Well, thanks for having me, Vicki. I'm
Oh,
happy to be here.
my pleasure and always an honor. So, Jeremy, let's talk about Bootleggers Kitchen and Bar. Jeremy, Bootleggers seems to have become a destination rather than just a restaurant. So, what do you think keeps people coming back week after week?
I think the main thing is the uniqueness that we have. The events we have are unique. Our atmosphere is unique. It's just something different compared to some of the other restaurants in the Cedar Valley.
Oh, absolutely. And Jeopardy Night is growing in popularity.
hmm
So, what's the funniest or most unexpected answer you've heard someone confidently give?
Oh, there's so many. I think what it is not necessarily anything specific comes to mind, but it's when people just pull something out of nowhere, take a wild guess as to what the answer might be, and then sometimes it's actually right,
Are
and
you
they're just
serious?
so shocked
Oh my
that I just
gosh,
get a kick out of that.
that's great. I love it. Have you discovered any secret trivia genres and geniuses in Waterloo who completely dominate the competition? And if so, what are those genres and who are those people?
Um, Well, I mean, I'm doing pretty well at it. I've been playing every week,
Are
and
you
we've been doing pretty
serious?
well, and it's a lot of fun.
What's your genre of choice?
Anything music or movies,
Oh,
just pop culture. I think I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff.
yes.
Really struggle with art and literature because a lot of it's
Oh,
older stuff,
yeah.
from the turn of the century or older than that even.
Yes, of course, of course. And for someone who's never attended Jeopardy Night, what can they expect the moment they walk through the door, Jeremy?
Well, this last one we had was our largest one yet, and it's getting extremely competitive, and it is a
Oh,
speed. A lot of it has to do with speed. You got to get
yeah,
your answer in first, and it
yeah,
has to be right. And
right.
so there's a lot of competition there to try to get the answer in first, and there's a lot of bickering back and forth between the teams because we've gotten to know each other. So,
Oh my gosh.
really fun time.
I love it. And in the beginning, it was a risk to try this new thing. And look how it's grown. Would you have expected this kind of popularity?
I did not first. It
Uh,
was a pretty big struggle the first few weeks, but I think
yeah,
it's just getting the word out that
right.
that's what we're up to. We're doing something that's not being done anywhere else. So,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting. And tell me, what's the biggest reaction you've ever seen when someone's a meat raffle ticket number was called as the winner?
It actually reminds me of The Price is Right because people
Oh.
are coming in groups, and having fun together. And so when someone in their group wins a meat bundle,
Yeah.
everyone's cheering them on, and it's just reminds me of Price is Right when they call you to come down to play.
Oh my gosh,
It's pretty funny.
that is so cute. Pretty much developed almost a cult following. So what is it about winning a package of meat that gets everybody so excited?
Well, I mean, I think mainly we all know the price of groceries right now, especially meat. So in
Yes,
order to
yes,
win a $50 bundle, roughly, I think that's what the value is.
yeah.
That takes a little pressure off the household for the week.
Right. Oh, that's beautiful. And if you could create the ultimate meat raffle prize package, what would be included?
Well, I think probably a nice bottle of red wine and some really good cuts
Ooh,
of beef, just especially
yes.
because I come from a beef background. My family had cattle, and beef's expensive right now. So,
Yes, it is. And a bottle of red wine
yeah, for
to
sure.
top it all off. That's beautiful. And open mic nights can
Mhm.
be completely unpredictable. Is that part of the magic?
I think it is, and it's also the camaraderie amongst the local
Oh,
musicians that are coming in.
oh,
They're really close knit now, and they support each other, and I think that's really part of the magic.
I love it. I was there one night when Garen Melton performed it.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
yeah, he's great.
so beautiful.
Hmm.
Isn't he
Yeah,
fabulous?
yeah, he's great.
I love watching him. So, what's a memorable open mic performance that had everybody talking afterwards?
Well, it's memorable. There was a gentleman that came in that no one knew
Okay.
recently, and he had an accordion, and he played like 20 minutes of polka music, and that's
Oh,
just not a genre that anybody else plays, so people were kind of blown away by that.
oh, I love it. Did anybody step up and try to polka?
No,
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 because that's kind of a lost
no.
art at
I
this
think
time.
there is Oktoberfest coming up though at the end of
Yes.
next month, so
Yeah, there you go, Oktoberfest.
there's always polka there.
Oh, that's beautiful. And why is supporting local performers and entertainers important to you, Jeremy?
Because a lot of them support me and my businesses, and a lot of them are
Yes.
friends, and it's a lot easier to support and spread the word uh,
Right.
to a local talent than it would be to someone not from here that's a more
Ex-
of a regional tour.
exactly. And prime rib Saturdays have become such a tradition. And what makes people willing to plan their entire Saturday night around dinner?
Um, I wasn't sure how that was going to go at first, just because there's other places doing it, but we pretty much sold out of prime rib last Saturday. We've still
Wow.
got some openings this week,
Okay.
and I just think that prime rib is a type of meal that you treat yourself to. It's not
Yeah.
always affordable for a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people. We're trying to keep it at a good price, and I think that's why people come
Mm-hmm.
out. Is it's just a way to treat themselves after a hard work week.
So tell me about prime rib because I'm not really an aficionado, but I would like to be. Are there different donenesses that you can have with that or
Yeah, I
not?
mean it's just like a steak. We roast the whole prime rib and then it get to medium rare. So if you want, we're serving it medium rare unless you tell us otherwise. And
Okay.
pretty much everyone wanted it that way. I think
Okay.
that's kind of the expectation for the
Okay.
best prime rib. We did have a couple people say they wanted it well done.
Oh,
So and we
beautiful.
did it.
There
So
you go. So you can have it
yeah.
anyway. Oh,
Hmm.
I didn't know that. Thank you for answering that. Have you ever watched a crowd transform from quiet dinner guests into full blown concert fans over the course of an evening?
Yeah, I have. It happens all the time, and it's great.
Sweet.
A lot of it has to do with alcohol, I think, as the night goes on. You get, some food in you and a few drinks, and then you start to loosen up. And then a lot of it is just, groups traveling around, going from bar to bar, spot to spot, and they come into, one of our places, and we got live music going, or we got the music going up, and they stay because they're having fun, and it's a great environment.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. And Screaming Eagle, the live music scene at Screaming Eagle continues to grow. What kind of atmosphere are you trying to create on music nights?
The easiest way to describe it would, and this was my vision in the beginning, was to get away from the motorcycle vibe a little bit. We still support those people, but to
Yes, of
get more of
course.
like a poor man's hard rock cafe. We got a
Ooh.
lot of music memorabilia on the walls, and we have a lot of live music, and it's just got that vibe.
Yes, I love your memorabilia on the walls. Oh, what a beautiful vibe you have. And the new slogan practically encourages questionable decisions. What's the funniest I probably shouldn't have done that story that you've heard from customers?
Um, there's probably too many, and I probably have some myself. So I'm just gonna plead the fifth on this one today.
There you go. That works. So, what makes live music different from simply listening to a playlist at home?
uh, bands have their own version of certain songs, and it's
Yes,
kind of neat to see.
yes.
Like if you have a rock band, they'll play like a Taylor Swift or Britney Spears song, or they'll do a cover of a
Ooh.
country song in their genre, and that's kind of cool to
Oh.
see.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And what kinds of bands or performers seem to connect most with your crowd at Screaming Eagle?
I think it's mostly like classic rock and
Ooh.
country
Sweet.
primarily. Yeah.
Both of them, my two faves. So the America's 250th birthday party vacation giveaway coming up on the 31st of the month is creating a lot of anticipation. How excited are people getting as the drawing approaches?
I think they're really excited, especially there are people that didn't know about it, and then if they don't necessarily listen to the radio,
Yeah.
and so some of it is I've got it posted on our social media, and I've talked to a few of my regulars about it, and a couple of them have gotten qualified, so they're pretty excited about it.
Oh,
Give them an
yes.
opportunity to travel if they don't have the budget to do
Yeah.
it, and I think that's great.
Oh, it's beautiful. And tell me, what do you enjoy most about hosting big promotional events where someone's life could change in an instant?
Um, it just providing that opportunity for someone
Yeah,
that might not typically get to go do
right.
something, and some of us have the mentality where we never win anything. So when one of those people wins something, they're so excited, and I just really like seeing their reaction.
Oh
That
my
it's really fun.
gosh, I love it. And let's talk about your business and leadership style. You seem to have your finger on the pulse of what people want. How much comes from data and planning versus simply paying attention to your customers?
Um, well, I like to think I have my finger on the pulse.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if I have that figured out because there's some things I do that, I do it by just research and watching, what other places in other cities might be doing, and some of it's just listening to my guests. If I hear somebody say
Yeah.
several people say the same thing more than once, then I'll, you know what, this is obviously something people want.
Oh,
That's kind of where
yeah.
the meat raffles came from.
Oh, I love it. So just being a really good listener.
I, yeah, I think it's that and following the market trends,
Yes.
what's popular.
Right. Very cool. When you're dreaming up new events, what's your process? Do ideas hit you randomly or are you constantly brainstorming?
Um, Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I've watched, it's one of those things. I got into this business, and I had some great mentors, and I took all of the great things that I thought those mentors did, and kind of rolled it all into one.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I do with events and different activities. Is I look and see, wow, this worked for this place, but it didn't go very well for this one, and what was
Yeah.
the difference?
Yeah.
And just kind of figuring out and tweaking things.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So, what's one event idea you've wanted to try but haven't pulled the trigger on yet?
It'd be at Bootleggers, and it's line dancing. There's only one other place in town, and
Yeah.
there's no place in Waterloo. So
Oh my
just
gosh.
the problem there is just trying to get someone that can teach it because
Yeah.
I have two left feet, so
Yeah.
there's no way I can do it.
I was a professional line dancing instructor for years, but in the interim, I forgot how to do
Oh,
it.
so say you're hired if that's the case.
Oh, you sweetheart, it wouldn't take me long to brush up, but I'll spread it around to others who probably have more years of experience. I did it for 5 years,
Hmm,
but yeah, back in the day, but I'll find somebody for you.
okay.
So, looking ahead to the rest of the year, what are you most excited for at Bootleggers and Screaming Eagle?
Um, now that Irish Fest is over, we're getting into the holiday party mode where our private rooms get filled with the different company parties and things like that. And it's
Oh,
nice seeing the repeat customers come. We've got a few that are 4 or 5 years in a row, and that means we're doing it right.
yeah,
They loved it. That's why they're coming back. And then the other thing would be the holidays coming up. You've got Halloween night, which is fun when we have our costume
yeah,
contests, and then there's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. There's New Year's Eve.
yeah,
There's college football,
right?
Minnesota Viking football, Skull. Uh,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of stuff coming, and that's what I love from about October through April. It's just a really fun time of year.
Oh, that's beautiful. Jeremy, imagine you can create the ultimate Waterloo week-long staycation. You have prime rib from Bootleggers, a live band at Screaming Eagle, a Jeopardy competition, a meat raffle, an open mic performance, and one outrageous grand prize. Walk us through the week from start to finish. What's happening? Who's there? What are people winning? And why would nobody want to miss it?
Wow, yeah, that's a lot. I didn't realize how full our schedule was until you said those
Yes,
things. So,
yes,
it's
yes.
Tuesday. Bootleggers is open. Well, let's start back. Let's go Monday
Yeah.
night football at Screaming Eagle on the big screen. That's probably a
Yes.
good. Going to start here in a couple weeks. That'll probably be a
Fun.
big deal. Then Tuesday open mic night at Bootleggers.
Yeah.
Then Wednesday we have, bar trivia at. Or Jeopardy trivia, sorry, at Bootleggers, where you can win gift certificates and free drinks and stuff like that. Wednesday nights are our open jam hosted by Deja Blue, and we've been
Yes.
absolutely packed every Wednesday
Yes.
with
I
those
love
guys,
it.
and I'm grateful for their help there.
Yes.
Thursdays right now we still have a bike night at Screaming Eagle, and we got a pretty good dinner special over at Bootleggers, so you can kind of go back and forth. Friday is, we got Friday Lou, every other week or once a month, something like that. And then we always have live music from 6 to 9 p.m. at Bootleggers Friday night.
Sweet.
And then Saturday, live music at Screaming Eagle. And Saturday night is prime rib at Bootleggers, and we
Oh,
throw in our meat raffles in there the second Saturday of every month at Bootleggers. So there's just something going on. It seems, every day. And
yes.
then Sunday Fun Day is big at Screaming Eagle, and we're going to be starting Viking football up soon. And then probably after the holiday here coming up, we're going to be doing a brunch at Bootleggers from 10 to 4 on Sundays.
Oh, yes, I love it. What a
Yeah, a lot.
staycation. That's so exciting. And next year, when the Blacks building is transformed into, it's a Hilton, right?
Hyatt.
Oh, Hyatt.
Hyatt. Yep.
Hyatt, even better.
Yep.
So when it turns into a Hyatt, then they'll have the place to stay every night. That's going to be
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. That and the completion of the Courtworks project.
Yes, the Courtworks project. Very cool. Wow, so much to look forward to and so much to do in any given week. Thank you so much, Jeremy.
Well, thank you for having me, Vicki.
Yes, it's been a pleasure and an honor. Ladies and gentlemen, see you at Screaming
Thanks,
Eagle
guys, for
and
listening.
Bootleggers. Yes, thanks for listening. Have a wonderful